Welcome back to the Unfiltered Convos podcast. We are your hosts, Linda and Gina. Today is what?
I was just expecting to say Gina, but you said it for me, so.
Duh. Sorry.
That's okay. It just threw me off. I was like, oh, okay.
Forget sometimes. So today is Mother's Day.
Yes. So
Happy Mommy Day.
Happy Mommy Day. We are podcasting on Mother's Day. I hope you all had a wonderful Mother's Day and felt super loved. But yeah. Okay, really quick though, before we keep going, I want to update our 75.
I don't even want to talk about that.
Yeah, no, I'm a little bit ashamed.
Honestly, I feel like, I don't know why we didn't think this through. We knew we were going to go to Disney.
I just didn't think we were going to have such a hard time coming back from that.
Yeah. Because I feel like,
Ever since then, it's been downhill.
Trying to catch up and then,
Yeah. I think just trying to stay motivated.
Yeah.
Before that, we were doing so
Because I was good. I was like, I was feeling good. Like, I got it. And then we went to California and we lost it. Yeah. I feel like we were eating like shit out there so bad. We didn't even we did walk around. I guess that could have been our cardio or whatever. But yeah, not the same.
I agree. This week we're gonna try to restart.
Are we restarting it?
Like the full 75, or like just
because it's been like 2 weeks already, and we haven't even like. I feel like at this point, might as well
restart the whole 75.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I just think it's gonna be hard doing it in the summer, and that's why I feel like when we started it was perfect, because it was right.
We were gonna be done mid-June.
Yeah, and if we do it in the summer, it's gonna be hard. Like, let's be real, we're gonna be doing things almost every weekend.
Yeah.
And that's what's been pushing us back.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it would be a good time to start it now.
Or I think just like overall updating. Maybe we shouldn't do the challenge, but I think maybe just making those lifestyle changes.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like I was feeling really good.
No, me too. And I have been feeling really shitty this past week.
I think maybe just us doing it on our own, just like trying to eat better, do more like physical, like fitness.
Well, I mean, I feel like I struggle with the eating part more than anything. And it's not even like eating during the week, it's like wanting to eat sweets. Yeah. That's where I struggle.
Mine is the working out. Like, I've been working, like, I bought some weights and I'll do that, but I'm just like how I said I was gonna run, I did not run. Just like, I hate running.
Well, speaking of running, I got a running group going.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited. The fact that I have the opportunity, I guess, to get women together and try to change their lives.
Yeah.
Not like their lifestyle. Because,
because it is like a lifestyle.
Yeah. And like just to be that one person that uplifts them and like, I don't know. I like have this vision for it, and I don't really want to talk too much about it because, me. But yeah, I'm excited. So I'm starting a running group, guys. If you are interested and want to join, it is for beginners. We're doing it next Sunday, so a week from, this video will drop Friday. So that will be that.
So that's, when this drop, it's going to be that Sunday.
Yeah, so on the 18th.
Yeah.
If you want to join, let me know. TikTok, DM. Instagram. Yeah. Preferably TikTok, because I don't really get on Instagram, but either way. Or if you know me personally, just fucking text me. But yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, dude, okay, I wanted to go back on Disney a little bit because we forgot to mention the fact that we saw the fucking Bella twins.
Oh, yes! That is, honestly, so I saw them first, and I saw Brie.
Yeah.
And I looked over, and then when I saw her, I was like, she looks familiar. And then I look over, and I see another one of her, and I'm like, I feel like I froze. I was trying to tell Jella, I was like, I was like, those are the twins. And then that's when you guys saw it, and I'm like, it's the Bella twins.
Yeah.
That was so cool. And then
Yeah.
Brie was so nice and took a picture with us.
She did.
But I wonder if nobody recognized her when we called her, or
I don't think so, because people noticed that we were like, oh my gosh, it's the Bella twins, and then everyone was just looking back like, who the fuck are they?
yeah.
So I just don't think that people recognize them.
No.
But they did a podcast and they were talking about it.
Disney?
Yeah, and that's another thing I wanted to talk about, was the fact that to them, they kept saying on their podcast that Disney is like the happiest place on earth, and I don't agree. Because we were talking about this, how Disney is actually a place where a lot of parents they're fucking pissed.
Maybe it's the happiest place on earth for them because they don't have to sit and wait in lines like we do.
Yeah.
They don't, they get VIP and they are right in front of the line. I feel like they actually get to enjoy
what Disney is about.
what Disney is.
Yeah.
And there's the majority of us that go wait in long ass lines. It's fucking expensive.
Yep. Barely,
So-
yeah. I saw a video of a dad who was complaining about Disney World in
Florida, yeah, I saw that.
You saw the video on YouTube?
Yeah, $900 for just like tickets, right, or something like that.
Did I send it to you?
Or I don't know.
Oh.
I saw it though.
Okay. Yeah, and he was like complaining, and he's like, when you actually think about it, the amount of time you wait in line versus like the actual like rides you ride and how much you paid, it's not even worth going. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think about it like that. But yeah, again, not trying to bash Disney. I just feel like we kind of like barely talked about it the last episode, and I just wanted to bring these things up because I listened to their podcast and heard them saying that, and I'm like, that did not feel like the happiest place on earth to me, like at all.
No, not at all. That was not the happiest place on earth. I've been happier.
1000%. I was happy the minute I walked out that door.
Literally.
No, and then this fucking bitch that was looking at Tommy and Jordan was such disgust. Like, bitch.
And then also I feel like that's the thing. Like, if you listen, kids are
a lot.
a lot.
We know.
Like, kids are a lot. You have to mentally be prepared. And then obviously I can't go to a place that is for kids and complain about the damn kids.
Literally.
Just don't fucking go then.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't want to be around kids, if you don't want to be put up with it, you don't want to deal with the screaming and the crying, you don't want to deal with that, then don't fucking go to a kid place.
Yeah. No, it's so true.
Go to Universal. Go to Six Flags. Go to Knott's Berry Farm.
Six
Flags is closing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think it was like November or something like that. But yeah, no, it's true. Like, you are literally in fucking Disneyland. How are you, like, they walked right past her and she was like, I'm like, bitch, go away. And she had no kids with her.
Yeah,
It was
no.
just her and her husband. And they were older.
No. Yeah, I agree. Like, don't go to Disney.
Yeah.
Or fucking mentally prepare and don't fucking put a stink face.
Yeah. And also, I feel like if you're going to buy the Fast Pass or
The or whatever it's called.
the Lightning Pass,
Oh yeah. The Lightning Pass.
they need to like give you the
Like a
tips
tutorial.
and tricks on how to use it, because that's what we got. We forgot. I think we mentioned, or I don't know. We forgot to mention that part, but they need to teach you how to use it so that it can actually be worth it.
Yeah.
But again, if they teach people how to use it, it's not going to be convenient.
I don't know. I feel like, I guess it's cool because, like, yeah, we did skip the line on like a couple of the rides.
Yeah.
But I don't like that you have to wait 2 hours to book the next one. And then, yeah, it's dumb.
It is. But again, okay, that's it. I just had to bring that up. I'm done talking shit about Disney. Dude, did you know that back in 1995 there was a little girl who was murdered here in Utah and they still haven't found the guy?
Was this when they found the body at some river?
Yes, in the Jordan River.
Oh, yes, I did hear about that.
Yeah.
But what exactly is the story? Do you know that?
I did, but this was a while ago when I wrote this. I already forgot. It was in some apartments in, I think, like North Salt Lake. The little girl was, it was during a party. So like the family was having a party and the little girl was sleeping in her room and somebody came in through the window, took her, and then she disappeared. Like the next day the family woke up and were like, where is she? And they couldn't find her. And they ended up finding her body later.
In the river.
Yeah. And then to this day, they still haven't found the person who killed her.
In 95? Oh, you're 90. You were born in 95.
Yeah, I was born in 95. That was 29 years ago.
Oh my gosh, that's
almost
so
30,
sad.
depending on when in 95. I can't remember.
That's fucking sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have heard about that. There's this girl on TikTok that
Is it Jackie Flores? Oh, I don't know if Jackie has TikTok. Actually, never mind. I saw it on a YouTube channel. This girl, her name is Jackie Flores. She covers like true crime videos. I don't know if she has TikTok though. I'm sure. I'm assuming she does.
I don't know. It was some white lady.
Oh, no.
That covers Utah
No.
series.
Oh no. This girl does like all over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there was a girl. I heard this a while ago though, but I did hear about that. That it was like back in 1995. They found her body, but they never found who did it.
Yeah, that's scary to think that people are still wandering the streets.
But imagine, like, honestly, I don't ever want to fucking imagine that. But I just like thinking about the parents, like,
yeah, knowing that the person that murdered your child is still out there and could potentially be around you. Isn't that even more creepy to think?
That's so scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad. Hopefully, well, now like technology's so different and more like advanced. Maybe they should reopen it and try to see if they can have new leads or anything.
Yeah.
But fuck, at this point, 20, almost 30 years later, is the killer even still alive?
Yeah. Yeah, because even if, let's say, the person was 50 years old, well, maybe. If they were 57, that means they would be 67,
Like
80.
80. Yeah. And who knows if they'd be alive? Damn, that's sad.
Yeah. You know what else I heard? So Florida wants to lower their...
I feel like fucking Florida is the shit show, but go on.
Yeah. They want to lower the
working?
for children to work because all the immigrants are leaving because of Trump. And all the farmers are getting mad because they're like, I don't have any more employees. So we're going to start seeing like a decrease in like fruits and stuff. Or they're going to start fucking going up.
Well, there's going to be a decrease and that's why they're going to go up because it's going to be harder to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did hear about that. These Hispanics literally come here to work and they're willing to do the work that a lot of these Americans don't want to do.
Yeah.
So now you're going to give it to the younger kids?
Yep. And what I don't understand is like, why is there so much homeless people? If like, okay, now that the immigrants are gone, right? Like, why can't they all the people on the streets get their ass up and work? There clearly is enough people to work. It's just, they're choosing not to.
No. Because like really, realistically, would you go work
A full job?
Yeah.
But I don't need to.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't need to. What American is going to do it? They're not going to do it
But
because they don't need to.
I'm saying I don't need to because I'm not homeless. Also, that's another thing that people are getting offended about in today's society is saying homeless.
That's what I was going to say.
They don't, oh fuck, I forgot. It was in a fucking Gabriel Iglesias, one of those specials that he does. I think he said that their house...
They don't...
Fuck, I can't remember how he said it, but apparently somebody gave him shit for calling someone a homeless. I was like, bro, what is up with this society?
I feel like nobody can fucking joke anymore.
No, literally. I'm probably gonna get shit for that.
Should I even say it?
What? I mean, say it, we'll decide if we...
Okay, well, you know when we were younger?
Yeah.
When we would be like, gay...
Yeah.
Like, that's gay, you know?
Yeah.
And nobody took offense to it. Nobody got mad.
Yeah.
But I feel like if we were to say that now in today's society, you would get so much shit for. And it's like, I get it, you know, like, respectfully, like, the LGBT, like, I fucking get it.
I love my LGBT community.
Me too. I'm standing hard. I'm always standing with my gays, but... I feel like we can't fucking make a joke. Like, back then we used to make jokes like that.
All the time. Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. I guess you have to know your crowd. But I'm just like, no fucking way. And you would get so much shit if we were to even say that right now.
Yeah. Well, remember what our cousin said for her graduation this year? They're not letting boys wear blue and girls.
Yes. So we graduated from that same school our cousin's graduating from. Back then they used to have two colors. The boys would wear blue and the girls would wear white. Now they're only doing one solid color because of the whole
I identify as a
woman or a male. To avoid any problems, now they're only doing one solid color.
For all genders.
For all genders.
I don't know. That's hard. That's so, I don't know. Because now it's like going to be just blue. You know? At least there was like spikes of white in there. Like,
because the majority of the schools do have two colors.
Yeah.
And it's usually one gender, one color, and the other. And so that way it looked, because ours was blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, white. And then now it's, I don't know. I get it. It just fucking sucks that it has to get to that point.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like...
But then if somebody is identifying as a male and they're a female, why don't they just let them? It's because the school doesn't want to give them that control.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, why does that, like, just everyone respect everyone. Like, if they want to say I'm a fucking woman or a man and they were born woman, then let them.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. I don't get it either. Like,
I don't get it.
But then there's just some people who are like, no, that's wrong. You were a man. You were born a woman, so you have to be... Like, no, who the fuck are you to tell me
like,
what
what is it to you? Does this person being trans affect you on your day-to-day?
Exactly.
Does this make you not, like, is this putting a stop to you not being able to make money? Is this, like, you're gonna die off of this person's, choices? Like, what the fuck is it to you if they're trans?
Yeah. Or want to identify as
do you lose fucking sleep?
Yeah, I mean, they probably do, but shit, like, that's your problem for losing sleep.
That's a personal problem.
Yeah, like, who cares? Just let people be. Let them use the word gay. Let them, whatever.
Let them wear, like, whichever. Yeah, no, I get it. I don't get it. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I don't get closed-minded people.
Yeah, I think that, they're just...
It's closed-minded. Like, I don't get it, especially now. It's... closed-minded people. Dude, did you see that TikTok video of the girl at the park that called this little black boy the N-word?
No.
So I guess, like, he's on the spectrum. He's autistic. And the little boy was playing, I guess, got her son's toys in the bag. But he's autistic. Right. He didn't know any better. Instead of just saying, hey, bud, like, this isn't yours. Like, just don't be going through my stuff. Or grabbing the parent. She called him the N-word. And it's, like, blown up on Facebook right now. I'm surprised you haven't, on TikTok. I'm surprised you haven't heard about it. Anyways, she turns around and makes herself the victim and starts a GoFundMe account. And she's raised so much fucking money. And on the comments on the GoFundMe, people are just like, here's, like, a donation. We're not going to let them win. Like, white supremacy. Yeah.
Wait, what is the fucking GoFundMe for, though? I don't understand. Why did she start the GoFundMe?
I don't know.
Dude, that's crazy. That is crazy. I don't understand.
But it's like, why? The real fucking victim isn't... I don't think they have a GoFundMe.
Why is there still racism? Why does that still exist? I don't understand.
Oh, she has raised 675K as of right now.
You can hear that. Huh? Is that your phone? Oh, because you can hear it. Oh. 60 what?
675,000.
For fucking what?
Update woman. Update: white woman yelling at 5-year-old autistic black child due to him allegedly trying to steal from her. GoFundMe now at 675,000.
Allegedly trying to steal from her is crazy.
I don't know why she started. Let's see. For a woman who's... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why she started her GoFundMe account. I feel like they always fucking play the victim. But anyways, she has raised that much. And if you go back and see all the comments on the GoFundMe, it's like people are really sending her money because they're like, we can't let them win. They can't take over. Or they get that they can't take over. We're not trying to take over. Brown people are not trying to take over.
That's sad.
It's sad. We live in such a fucked up world.
Because it's like we were born here. Like a lot of us were born here, so we're just as American as you.
As you.
We just don't have the same color.
Yeah. Or not even like the whole immigration thing, but just like the racism. Like, who are you to say that, to use the N-word? You know, to a little kid that's autistic.
That's sad.
I don't know. We just live in such a fucked up world, and I feel like there's so much hate, and I just can't believe that there's really
people like that.
People like that out there that hate you.
Truly hate you.
Truly hate you, and they don't even know you.
You know what's worse, in my opinion? In my opinion, y'all. When it's your own kind of people.
Yeah.
When it's your own kind of people hating on you.
Yeah. Like the Latino for Trump.
Yeah.
I mean, we already talked about the whole...
Yeah.
We don't need to bring that up again. But yeah. Like, Latinos hating Latinos. Or you know what really bugs me? When people are like, oh, certain people from like, let's just say Colombia are all like this. So all of the Colombians are like this. Or all of the Venezuelans are like this. Or all of like, you know, wherever. I'm like, no, because people talk a lot of shit about fucking Mexicans, and not everyone is like that.
I mean, I'll admit it, I'm guilty of that. I have said things like that. Like,
Yeah.
all of this kind of people are like that. But I've like
learned, you've caught yourself.
I've caught, and I'm like, no, there actually are some really nice people like that, or whatever.
Or just like how they say, like, all, like Trump says that we're rapists, we're all
Jesus.
gangs and killers or whatever. Like, no. Just as there are Mexicans, bad people in our culture, there is in your guys' white culture too.
Yeah, like there's a lot of fucking
There hasn't been not one Latino that we know of that shot up a school, that's been in a shooting.
True.
It's all been your typical white person.
Yeah. But kind of talking about immigration, did you know that being an immigrant is not an actual crime? Did you see the...
On the Martina, whatever it is? Yeah.
It's a civil violation. So for those that don't know what that is, a civil violation is just like jaywalking.
Like a speeding ticket.
A speeding ticket, not paying your speeding ticket and things like that. But technically it's not illegal to be an immigrant. So technically you're not committing a crime being here illegally.
Right.
And when I heard that, I was actually kind of shocked because I didn't know that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was shocked too. I didn't know that. But, I don't know. I think it's so sad. It's fucking sad. And people, like, what would you do to protect your family? Wouldn't you you would do anything to protect your family.
Yeah.
And that's what these people are coming over here for, is trying to give their family something better, because they can't do it out in their country.
Yeah.
And it's too dangerous or whatever. And there's people here that take that for granted, because you know damn well they would do anything to protect their family.
Oh, fuck yeah. They would. Yeah.
That's why they have guns. Like, a lot of people are so for guns. Why do you have it? To protect your family, right?
Yeah.
So why can't someone
cross the border
to start a better life for their family and try to protect them that way?
Yeah. Dang, are we getting too political here?
Maybe we should switch it up.
I was full of hearing things this week. So another thing that I came across this week was little boys were being told not to cry, and like if they were caught crying, like, why are you crying? Do you want me to give you a reason to cry?
Yeah.
And it's very common for boys
not to show their emotions.
Yeah. But don't you feel like we were raised like that? And so then I started to think, and I was like, wait a minute. So if this is common in little boys and we were raised like that as girls, is that why we're so fucking masculine? Because we were raised like tough boys?
Yeah, because it would be like, stop crying, or I'm going to give you a reason to cry about, or a real reason to cry. Or, yeah. Then what happened to your... Listen, I don't know what happens. What? I don't know, never mind.
Like, I can tell you're gonna
shut the fuck up, because I'm gonna say something that's gonna get me in trouble. Anyways. yesterday we were talking with Michelle about the order of like, they're like, oh, it's the second one. That damn second kid.
Yeah.
Is that like the feisty or like, you know? But then I was like, and I was like, well, what happened with us? Like, Marvin is so
calm.
I mean, now I guess when we were younger, I was calm, my mom said.
As a kid,
yeah. I started rebelling out in junior high. So that's when I started giving them problems. But Marvin was just like...
calm and as a teenager.
Calm as a teenager, yeah.
But he was a trouble, like, not trouble, but like he was the more... Like,
he was just all over the fucking place.
As a kid, child. And, oh, fuck, I remember that shit, dude. Even I remember, and I was younger than him.
Oh my god, dude, that shit was fucking traumatizing. No, yeah, like... So I guess, yeah, that was my mom's second kid, and I guess he is that, like, that second kid that they talk about. Because they're like, like, I was such a good baby.
Yeah.
And a good kid, and then comes the second one.
Jesus Christ.
Like with Jordan and Luna.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe my sister, because she had her first kid was so...
Anyways, I don't know what the hell we were just talking about, but we got interrupted because my daughter is now puking, so...
If it's not one, it's the other.
This is my Mother's Day. Mother's Day, being a mom doesn't stop even on Mother's Day. So,
oh, okay. This is lately I've been seeing on TikTok where a lot of moms are getting shit for not wanting to be with their kids on Mother's Day.
I've seen, yes.
What do you think about that?
I mean, I'm for it. Fuck it. If you don't want to be with your kids on Mother's Day, I wouldn't say the full day though, because I do still think that the kids want to be able to celebrate with you. But if you want to take a moment to yourself, fucking do it, bro.
So, I want to say 2-3 years ago. It was like 3 years ago. He was with his dad on Mother's Day, and I didn't ask him for him. The whole day I wasn't with him. But he was also so little, and even now he's still little. He doesn't know, you know? I'm just like, I literally felt I did not feel guilt about it. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. It's my fucking day, and I don't want to be a fucking mother today.
Yeah. I mean, I can see, I see it. There's moments where you literally just want to be alone and do what you want.
Yeah, literally. I was just like, I am not going to let anybody make me fucking feel bad for not having my son on Mother's Day when I have him 364 fucking when I can have him 364 days out of the year. One fucking day is fine.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need... Yeah, no.
I agree with you on that one. But then I also see it from the kid side, and that's why I'm like, maybe...
But I feel like Jordan, maybe now, because he's older, maybe...
Jordan, how do you feel? What if I said I didn't want to be with you on Mother's Day? What would you say? How would you feel?
You'd want to be with your mom on Mother's Day?
But like the whole day, or like...
Well, you're here right now, and I haven't seen you cuddle her not once today.
That's crazy. There you go, kids.
Wait, what'd you get your mom for Mother's Day?
An espresso machine.
Oh, dang, okay, bruh.
He literally walked out of the room, and I'm like, shut up. He didn't even say a word, and I knew what it was. I'm like, shut up.
Jordan?
Yeah. When he was walking it out to me, I turned around and I saw him, and I'm like, shut up.
That's so cool. Tommy, what'd you get your mom for Mother's Day?
Hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos. But they ended up turning into his hot Cheetos.
He's like, I got you your favorite snacks. Surprisingly, they're all his favorite snacks.
What a coincidence.
What a coincidence. It's the thought that counts. It was cute. But B, Tommy, would you want to be with me all day on Mother's Day? Or you don't really care? Oh boy, he's coming.
Skip the video, guys.
Okay, no comment. Yeah, see, I think it's just depending on...
Wait.
Oh my gosh. Tommy, go on, please.
Don't skip that, okay, YouTube?
Okay.
I'll fight you guys.
Bruh.
Do the John Cena on you guys.
The John Cena.
Okay.
I think this is just another point of view. Maybe because he's used to going with his dad every other weekend.
Yeah.
And Jordan isn't. So maybe I wonder if that has something to do with it.
I think so too.
Yeah, because to him it's like, oh,
it's normal. It's just another weekend. Yeah, away from my mom.
And Jordan is like, what do you mean I don't get to be with you another day?
Yeah. And he's with you all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I'm pretty sure that's probably why. Because it's like, this weekend he was with his dad. I just barely got him at 12.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's like another weekend for her. Yeah. And I think also maybe that's probably why I'm very open and I don't feel so guilty about leaving him, because since he was born, we've had to do it. Like,
and me, I would feel bad.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why I'm like, I don't think I can leave him the full day.
Yeah.
I would take like a good 5-6 hours in the morning and
then come back to them.
Or the other way around, be with them in the morning and then go out later.
Yeah. I definitely think, I'm sure that has a lot to do with how they've been raised. And then also with like traveling, like, I think the most I have left him is a week. I don't see myself doing more than that. But again, it's because
you're used to it.
We're maybe not so much a week. Yeah, because I'm like, I don't think I can do longer than a week. And even a week is pushing it, because I'm like, come like day 4, and I'm like, I miss him so much.
Yeah.
But I think it's just easier because I'm like, okay, well, I mean, he's with his dad. We've done this before, you know?
The longest I've left them was like 4 or 5 days, something like that. I guess pushing a week, but no. I was fucking crying on the 3rd day.
Yeah.
I missed them.
And
sure it was smaller, so, yeah.
It's hard, yeah. But no shame, like, if you're a mom and you don't want to be with your kids on Mother's Day, do you, girlfriend? Do what makes you happy. It's your day.
Literally.
No shame on what you want to do. These kids are fucking hard.
No, literally.
Do what you want to do.
I'm reminded every day that I'm a motherfucking mother. Just give me one day to not
be, yeah.
Do you think that... Okay, so I heard these two sisters talking about how the older sister is more like organized, and she's like...
I've already shut you down right there. Go on.
You're laughing. And they were saying that the reason why she's like more like put together. What?
Friday.
Bruh, I'm posting that.
Okay.
They were saying that she's more put together and more like organized. Like, she likes to schedule, she likes to plan things, and the two sisters that were saying it because she's the older sister, she's that way. And then it got me thinking, and I'm like, I don't think that's true, because I don't feel like, I think we're the opposite. You're more like, let's go with the flow, and I'm more like, oh no, we need a plan.
Yeah, I'm not like that at all. At all. Well, honestly, depending on what it is, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Depending on what it is, like, for the most part, I do go with the flow, but there's things like I need to have planned.
I'm talking more like a day-to-day thing.
Oh, okay.
Like just a normal day-to-day life or week, or, you know.
I'm going with the flow.
Yeah. And me, I'm like, oh no, I need to write my shit down. Like, I need to know what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely not me. But I also feel like, it's so different, like with our family, because my parents never put you guys on me. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's one, but then maybe because you got Chella put on you kind of when when
I did.
when you
that reminds me, Chella, you never said Happy Mother's Day to me. I'm your mother.
I told her yesterday. I was like, what are you getting me for Mother's Day? She's like, for what?
I'm like, I was your fucking mom.
Because like my mom didn't work. She was a stay-at-home mom, so she had that responsibility of us, and they didn't put that on me because they didn't have to. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't feel that pressure, or I didn't feel that pressure of like I had to take care of you guys. Yeah. And I was like organized. Yeah. Because I'm sure that's why they end up that way, because they had that pressure of like...
You think so?
I don't know.
I feel like I was that kind of a kid even before that. Like, not necessarily... I was just that kind of a person where I always felt like I needed to know what was coming next. And it was my fucking anxiety. Dude, speaking of anxiety, when you were a kid, were you the kind of person where like... you know when the whole entire class had to read like a section in the book?
Oh my gosh. Yes. Would you?
Jump ahead to practice?
Yes.
So you were like that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just like, okay, we're doing like 3 sentences or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, so I'm like counting, like this is mine.
So that you can practice it, so you don't sound stupid.
So stupid, yes.
I used to do the same thing, and when I told Juan, he laughed at me. He's like, what? Your fucking anxiety is that bad? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I was the same way. I'm like, what if I can't pronounce that fucking word? I'm gonna sound so stupid.
Okay, well, for some reason, I didn't think you were like that.
No, fuck yeah.
Just because of like your personality, like you just were like, like you're just.
Oh no, dude, I definitely did. That's kind of funny, actually. Yeah, I definitely did. I did not. Yeah.
That's funny. You know how we're having more babies through IVF? Mm-hmm. Do you feel like that's considered? I really don't mean to laugh. That was. I don't know. I don't want this to sound wrong or anything, but like, do you feel like that's artificially creating babies? Like, it's not a natural way of creating babies.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, they're not like, yes, they're using an egg and a sperm from 2 people, but they're injecting it. It's not coming naturally. Right. So is it considered artificial? And like, I don't think IVF has been around long enough to know what like the long-term effects of these humans.
Well, I don't think it's maybe the way it's conceived is, well, like, because obviously you're fucking, like, that's the natural way, right? Yeah. The artificial part is obviously how it's getting inserted. Yeah. But really, no, because you are using
a sperm and an egg.
A live sperm and a real egg.
Yeah. But you don't think that there could potentially be problems in the future because of that?
Are you talking about maybe like autistic?
No, I'm talking, I don't know, honestly.
Just like other problems?
Just anything.
Honestly, I don't know.
Like mood disorders, like literally anything.
Because it's not normal.
And
anything that's not natural, there's always something.
Consequent, or not, like, there's a reaction, or what is the word I'm trying to, like,
there's like something always comes with, like, yeah.
Like, as natural as things can be, like fucking melatonin, for example. They say melatonin is natural, you can take it, blah blah blah. Yeah, your body naturally makes melatonin, but if you give it melatonin, you're training your body to not produce it. Therefore, it's no longer a natural thing because your natural body isn't creating melatonin because you got it so used to getting a supplement in a supplement form. And so then when you stop taking melatonin, your body's like, oh shit, now I have to produce this. Then you start having problems sleeping.
That is honestly a really good
doctor question.
Yeah, well, like perspective, because I never thought of it like that.
Of what? The melatonin?
No. The IVF.
The IVF. Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, you're not doing it the natural way.
Yeah.
And typically when you're not doing natural things, there's always something that comes with it.
Yeah. And that's why I'm like, at the beginning I started with like, I'm not trying to like, it's genuinely a thought that I've had. That I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, because you know how I work.
Yeah.
If it's not natural, there's going to be a fucking consequence or I don't know what the hell the word I'm trying to look for is, but there's something to it.
Yeah. I don't know. That would be a really good question for like an OB or like an infertility doctor.
But here's the thing, and I've always said this, to me, doctors are always going to say no.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's like, I don't even want to ask a doctor that question.
But also like,
this would be more like a scientist question.
Like how old is the first IVF baby to see the effects of it?
Let's ask ChatGPT. Do you have it?
I don't know.
How old is the first IVF baby? What's it?
Because when did IVF is more of a newer thing.
Louis Brown. Oh shit. They're only 46 years old.
46?
Yeah. She is 46. The first IVF baby was born July 25th, 1978 in Oldham, England. So yeah, the first-born baby was that. So yeah, IVF only came around 46 years ago. That's too fucking soon.
So I wonder if this person is like,
Yes, she's still alive.
like, does she have any like autoimmune, like, you know?
Yeah, have any health issues today? Wow, very normal life with no known health issues. She has a family, works, and has even given birth naturally herself, which allayed concerns about IVF conceiving women having the fertility problems. Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. And then also it's like maybe that one was a good one, but who knows about the second one?
Yeah.
It's yeah. What are like the risks? Like what's the percentage of, because it's like everything comes with risks.
Risk is the word we were looking for. Wait, what are the risks of IVF?
Yeah.
What are the risks of IVF?
Well,
babies.
Yeah.
Increase, okay, hold on. Here are more detailed look at the potential risk. Multiple pregnancies. IVF increases the likelihood of twins. Oh, okay.
No, that's like when
that's like with the pregnancy. Yeah. What are the risks of IVF? What are the long-term side effects of IVF injection? No, it's not giving it to me. It's just talking about the pregnancies. How would you ask that question?
What is the risks of IVF babies? What are the risks?
What are the health risks?
What are the health risks for the babies conceived through IVF?
Bro, it keeps giving me the same bullshit answer.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. That's a good question.
The longer term effects. Wait, hold on. Okay, so on escardio.org, I found that babies born after fertility treatment have higher risk of heart defects.
Oh.
The risk of being born with a major heart defect is 36% higher in babies who were conceived after assisted reproductive technology such as IVF. According to results of a very large study published in the European Heart Journal.
See?
So heart defects is from what I see, the highest risk.
Dang. See, something always comes with it not being done natural.
Yeah.
But I mean,
that can happen even conceiving naturally.
Yeah. So it's just like,
I think it's the same. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Have you seen, there's this doctor I see on YouTube who does IVF injections. Like you can see her like doing the injections. Yeah, that's what they're called, injections. The implantation.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, implantation. And I think it's so crazy to see, like, just watching her go in. Like, she shows the screen of, like, the ultrasound, and she injects the sperm and the egg, and, like,
just implanting the...
Yeah, it looks so cool.
Honestly, it is so cool how much science has, like...
Evolved.
And it is cool that a lot of women that are having infertility issues or have infertility issues, that there is options now.
Yeah, because there was women back in the days who weren't able to, just because of the science, it didn't allow it.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like it's a risk having a baby naturally itself, there's that also risk.
You know what I heard too, that there's more women, so we're in the time now where teen pregnancy has decreased, and now women are starting to have babies older, like in their 30s, 40s. Isn't that crazy? Because back then it was like teen pregnancy. It was so like, it was like an
epidemic. Or don't want to have
kids
anymore.
Yeah, or don't want to have kids, Right now we're like, the amount of people wanting to have kids has like also decreased.
Yeah.
But I thought that was interesting because like, it is true though, like you don't really see a lot of teen pregnancies
now.
But speaking of fucking teenagers, you know what these teenagers these days are not wanting for
to drive.
Yeah,
I know. They got me fucked up.
18-year-old kids who are like, I still don't have my driver's license.
How?
Why? I was like eager to get my driver's
Same.
license because I wanted to get the fuck
But
out of
then
my
also,
house.
like, my parents were just like,
Oh, we had to.
where you guys get your driver, like, how, if I can make my life easier and you can drive yourself around now to help me out, fuck yeah, I'm gonna push you to get your fucking driver's license.
Yeah.
I don't know, honestly, I don't know, but I have seen that and I've questioned it. I'm like, I wanted to fucking get my driver's
Me
license.
fucking too.
I wanted to be able to drive. I don't know.
And they're also not working.
No. This generation's so fucking weird. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I know. It's crazy.
Imagine what it's gonna be like when
Our kids are teenagers.
when they're old, like what society's gonna be like when they are older.
Oh, when they're older. Yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be weird. That's for damn sure. But you know what? Every generation says the same thing. Like,
And everybody has,
they're like, oh my gosh, we used to not have TV. Like right now, the older generation's like, we didn't have smartphones.
Yeah. Or like all this social media stuff.
We didn't have TVs like that. We didn't, you know.
They had pages.
Yeah. And we even how my dad's like, I didn't get my first phone till I was like in my, 20-something? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, bro, what? I've had 30 phones by then.
Yeah. No. It's crazy. How times, I don't know. These kids are fucking hilarious though. I don't know how you don't want to drive.
I know. That part is like, I don't know. I guess I can't, I gotta shut the fuck up because I still have 2 kids to get there. So, I don't know. No, they're gonna be driving me everywhere. Just kidding.
I literally just said that yesterday, that in 4 years I'll have another DD.
Jordan. That's crazy though. He's gonna be driving.
No, 4 years. Can you believe that?
I mean, technically he won't be able to drive alone.
Right, but he can at least get going. You know, like he can practice with an adult.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that is fucking crazy.
I know. All right, you guys, that is it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for coming back. We will see you guys in our next video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.